So today is Wednesday, July 12th. So yesterday and today is the 24th day of 4th month in Elok calendar. So let's see. And tomorrow is the last day of the year in ancient Egypt. Then there will be 5 days of interval. These 5 days are dedicated to their God's birthday as their birthday. So Friday 14th is Osiris, 15th is Horus, 16th Seth, and then 17th is Isis, and then 18th is actually is Isis' sister, and then 19th is the New Year of ancient Egypt, but some people say 18. So it doesn't matter. So we can just consider 18 to 19 then. Um, so, uh, starting now, I mean, we've been in high watch. Um, so, and then, uh, I don't know, I think the 14 to the 17, 18, 19. So starting to tomorrow, 13 to the 17, probably the high ritual days. Then 18, 19 will be like, serious events will happen. But then the 13 to the 17 probably have some kind of FFs. And I can feel that, I don't know if it's, me for like myself too sensitive or what, but I can feel that there's a push and pull, like struggling in the spiritual realm, like doesn't want to go forward. Like of course the Satanists, they want to either time jump timeline jumping again, back work a little bit so that they can buy some time, or they just like holding on to the time right now, and they don't want to proceed forward because they've lost. But at the same time, they cannot control time, right? So that's a push and that's a pull, not push and pull, like that's a pull on the opposite side. Like, the time is, going forward, but the thing is try to pulling it back, but like, it's things like, I can say like a traffic light, red, green, red, green, red, green, like, you know. So I don't know, maybe I'm too sensitive or I'm just anxious about, like the trigger event, which is the rapture. Anyway, so yeah, so like lately a lot of interesting, like really interesting news. I want to thank Christian stores and regarding like the news about the Northern Lights tomorrow. It's right before the 27th day of the 4th month. 27th day is the Friday 14 to the 15th. Is 27th day is the day of Jesus Ascension. So it's right before that. It's like really interesting. If even like the rapture will be actually on the 14th, you know, because 714 is another critical number. Um, it's really funny that like fourth month 27th day, right? So it's like 427, but like if you reverse it, it's 724, and then in Gregorian calendar is you know 714. So it's almost the same, but just the two, one and two, in the middle. Um, so it's like I should say quite a coincidence on the date wise. Um, let's see. Excuse me for that. Okay. For some reason, I stayed up whole night last night till 5 something. So, and I didn't feel like tired. I just feel like really real state. Just like you know. Okay, so and then Israel, the news is they approve the jurisdiction approve the immunity of the high-ranking levels in the government. And then all the news about Israel right now is like pointing towards like the corruption and like the point of no return. And one very interesting news is a discovery of a new planet. It's like metallic. The clouds are titanium and silicon silicate. So it's highly reflection. It's like it reflects. I think it's like 70% of the sunlight. Um, so it's like a mirror in the sky, and their numbers like how the distance and then this and that and uh, it's all about the numerical rituals anyway. And another of my viewer, Donnie Hatcher, he pointed out that a YouTuber, her channel name is I need to look for that, like something. And she mentioned like few days ago, she mentioned about the completion of the 24th day. So not day, just the 24, the number. So it just like a coincidence that her channel name is Prophetic Dreams and Visions from My Lovely Jesus. Okay, so it happens that like the completion of 24 what, right? But like yesterday and today is the 24th day, so the completion of today, then tomorrow is the Lord night. So it's just a coincidence, like I'm not saying like 24th day or 24th day, the 24th day of the fourth month, but just like I found it like interesting. But again, who knows, right? And again, the circle. A reminder of northern lights is a pointer of the trigger event will happen, and also I'm not saying like the 3 days of darkness, the ritual, like you need to buy the candles and everything. Like I'm not so sure if you know when I listen to it, it's like just mention, just be cautious about the 3 days of darkness, and we need to pay attention to, because like I think it's when the rapture happened, after the like once the retainers, the the chosen ones leave the earth realm, then it's like darkness for, right? Because the chosen ones are the lights of the world, holding, restraining all the creatures, lurking creatures, and the saintness. So, but the like buying candles, stuff like that, like has to be like white candles and stuff like that. I don't really know about that when I was listening to that, uh, a day or two ago. I feel it's suspicious to me, because candles is, they hijack the candle, right? Then the witches use it in witchcraft too. So it's really like, whatever it is, if you feel comfortable, then it's, like if you feel safe in your house, you don't really need anything but Jesus, right? God, Jesus, and Holy Ghost. And if you feel like missing something, then, you know, but I don't feel like the candle is, I mean, just personal point of view, it's not like the candle is not the ingredient of God's protection, but um, it raises suspicion. Just, my feelings when I was listening to the, about that. Uh, I don't know what you guys think of the candles thing, but the darkness will fall onto earth. Yes, that's, of course, right? Um, and it could be 14, 15, 16, then resurrection of Isis on the 17th. So like 14 is Osiris, right? So if 14 is really like the rapture, because Northern Lights on the 13th. So I just like hypothesizing. Just like hopefully it is. And another video that the prophetic dreams and visions from my lovely Jesus is about Antichrist and the cube. I found it like very interesting, because the cube, like I've been thinking about why they introduce the Rubik's cube. That game, like you twist and turn to the same color on all sides. Um, yeah, of course they like copied from the new heaven and earth, the cube, and so as like the cube is representing the Saturn, because the black cube. But then I was thinking the black cube is of course, it's like the black stone from the asteroid, like And the cube, black cube, the cube, I think it's just like they copied the new heaven and earth. That's why, Satan, the Saturn, is cube shape. Um, or like literally, Satan is imprisoned in the cube, you know. But in her dream, it's like the Antichrist trying to solve that, open the cube, that black cube, the metallic, I think it's metallic. Anyway, from he's stolen from heaven, from God. And so we all know that the cube, when it's open, it's a cross, right? So I don't know, like that cube is what? It's literally like, is it that black stone from at the asteroid? Is the cube, black cube that you know they open it, then what? Like they thought, like, okay, for example, they thought inside is a solution of how to defeat God, right? But is that true? They think, right? It doesn't mean that it's true, right? So it could be just like a game from God, like just to like play them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead and open it, but it's not necessarily that's a solution for you, to defeat me. It's like anyway. So I found it interesting. I try to like search for more information about that on online, but like so far not successful. But I've come across the three mother numbers, Hebrew numbers. All of a sudden it's like air, water, and fire. So it's like it's really weird. Is of course from I had Kabbalah teaching or something. Anyway, so I haven't looked into it yet because my goal is to find out that black stone or black metallic cube first. So